Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to share with you another lesson from this book, The Way of the Superior Man by David Deida. There's a chapter in this book titled, She Doesn't Really Want to Be Number One. Reading directly from the book. A woman sometimes seems to want to be the most important thing in her man's life. However, if she is the most important thing, then she feels her man has made her the number one priority and is not fully dedicated or directed to divine growth and service. She will feel her man's dependence on her for his happiness, and this will make her feel smothered by his neediness and clinging. A woman really wants her man to be totally dedicated to his highest purpose and also to love her fully. Although she would never admit it, she wants to feel that her man would be willing to sacrifice their relationship for the sake of his highest purpose. Ooh, a lot of people, especially women, are going to disagree with that one, but that's okay. I already talked about how a man's number one priority should be his purpose, not his relationship. Click here if you want to check it out. If a man is prioritizing his relationship first, he is robbing his woman of an authentic man who can offer her full, undivided presence. For a man, his purpose, his mission, is more important than his relationship. Now, the woman will say that she wants the man to stay with her. She wants to be his number one priority. But deep down, she knows that if he prioritizes her and not his mission, she won't be able to respect him. She will feel let down. Now, I also understand that some men want to prioritize their women. And the sad truth about all of this is that these men are so desperate to be with a great woman that if they can't get one in reality, they rather, at the very least, play out their fantasy. That's the thing. You can actually get a self-esteem boost if you can just pretend that the woman that you're dating is really amazing. That's why men tend to place women on a pedestal. So a man who prioritizes his woman probably has low self-esteem, and very often he's going to want to project a fantasy onto that woman. He wants to put her on a pedestal, even though the woman that he's dating is average or even toxic. He would rather be delusional and convince himself that she is really amazing. That way, he can get a self-esteem boost. He wants to think of himself as somebody who can attract an amazing woman. This is his way of elevating himself. But here's the problem. Women do not want to be the center of a man's world. They don't want to be placed on a pedestal. And there are three reasons for this. Number one, when you put a woman on a pedestal, it puts a lot of pressure on her to live up to your expectations. She is just like any other woman, but if you're treating her so much better than she deserves because you have this ideal version, this fantasy of who she is, this is very stressful for her because now she is in a position where she feels like she has to live up to your expectations. And it's impossible because nobody can live up to a fantasy. Number two, she won't be able to trust your competence. As a man, you're supposed to be the leader in the relationship, but how can a woman trust your ability to lead the relationship when you can't even see the reality of who she is? Where's your self-awareness? Where's your ability to read body language and social cues? Your competence is directly linked to your ability to recognize that she is a flawed person. Nobody is perfect. You need to be able to see the flaws in her, but you can't do that if you have this fantasy of who she is. How can she possibly trust you to keep her safe when you can't even see the reality of who she is? Number three, she wants a genuine connection. And the only way she can get that is if you see her for who she actually is and not a fantasy. I want to end this video with a passage in the book that I think is really beautiful. If a woman has become the point of your life, you are lost. You have a gift to give, a purpose to fulfill, a deep heart impulse that moves you. If you have lost touch with this impulse, then you will begin to feel ambiguous in your life. You will make decisions because you have to, but they won't be guided by a deeper sense of purpose. You may take on your woman's purposes because they are stronger than yours. You may adapt your need for direction to externally regulated purposes, becoming a cogwheel company man or a dead-ended husband and parent, without leaving yourself open to your own greatest vision. That is beautiful. So again, women do not want to be your number one priority. They don't want to be the center of your world. They especially don't want to be placed on a pedestal. As a man, you should be focusing on your purpose. Not only this will satisfy her core desire, she will love you more. Better yet, she will respect you more. What do you think? Agree or disagree? Let me know in the comment section. If you like this video, I highly recommend you check out this video here. I talk about why men define themselves by their accomplishment, their mission, their purpose, while women define themselves by their relationships. A very important concept. Until next time, stay curious.